IT band and TFL foam rolling. The IT band runs along the outside of your thigh there, and it connects up to your TFL, which is on the outside of your hip up here. So to get into this position to roll here, first we've got the roller set on the mat here, perpendicular to our mat. Then we're going to go on all fours over the roller, and I'm going to prop myself over so I can put the outside of my thigh on the roller there. Now notice I've got my top leg in front of my bottom leg on the floor there. So this foot of my top leg I'm going to put on the floor in front of my bottom leg. The bottom leg is the one that's getting rolled there. And I put both hands on the ground, and therefore I can use both hands and this foot to help push me back and forth and control my movement along the foam roller there. Now it's important that the muscle that we're rolling, we're keeping relaxed, because we don't want to roll tense muscles. We want that roller to really dig into relaxed muscles. You get a deeper roll that way. So notice that my bottom foot is just dragging along the ground there. The leg that's getting rolled out is just dragging along the floor because I've got it so relaxed. Don't try to tense and lock it up. If your foot's sticking out there, let that muscle go. Relax, let it fall. Let your foot fall to the floor and relax it through. Nor are we doing any kind of a double stack roll here. Again, you're going to get a deeper roll if you can just relax that bottom leg with your top foot in front and let that bottom leg be dead along the floor there, back and forth. Now, we only want to roll soft tissue. So that means we're going to be rolling from the top, just above our knee, all the way up to a bony protrusion we have up here. Now, I'll show you a little closer. We've got two bony protrusions here we're going to be working around. So you have the head of your femur, one of the heads of your femur, sticking out right here. You can feel it sticking out, so you can kind of work up your leg here. If the leg's relaxed, you can kind of feel soft, 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 and then, there's something hard right there. That's the head of your femur. And then you go a little bit higher, you've got the edge of your iliac crest up here. So you've basically got a piece of your pelvis sticking out up here. Between these 2 points, we've got some nice soft tissue to roll. We don't want to repeatedly roll over these 2 points. If you do, it's okay, but we just don't want to do it repeatedly over and over every time we're foam rolling. So when you get to that point, then you're going to roll around the head of your femur. You're going to roll up in this area just below your pelvis here, just that point right there. And then you can kind of roll around the femur again and get down there. So you can change the angle of your body or your hips to do that. So I'm starting at just above the knee. I'm using my hands and my foot to roll myself down. When I get to about that point where I can feel I'm getting right up onto that the head of the femur, I'm then just going to just tilt my body. So I'm still in soft tissue of like the quad there. Now I'm a little bit more, just getting into the quad a bit. As soon as I'm past that head, then I can get around and back to the outside of my hip and get this soft tissue between the femur and that iliac crest of the pelvis. And then even here, you can just sort of stay here and tilt your hips forward and back, rolling across this way. So I'm staying, the foam roller is not actually rolling, I'm just tilting my hips, or I'm twisting my hips back and forth there. Like I'm rotating side to side to roll the tissue across the top of the roller there. And if I want, then I can even go back a little bit. I can get into the glute just a little bit, so I roll to avoid the head of the femur, and then come back to the IT band and roll along the outside of the leg there. So keep the leg relaxed. Try to avoid those bony protrusions. This one's a tricky one. Take your time. It might take a number of tries to really get this down, get this right, but the more you roll, the easier it will get. So just keep trying, keep giving it a shot. This is the IT band and TFL foam roll.